Good evening, gentlemen. How are we? Mick here. I'm back. Sorry about Sunday, boys. I know the majority of Sunday legacy are in this division. My apologies. Had some personal stuff. Well, just a dinner with the family that I couldn't get out of. So, yeah, here we are. We are Season 8, Round 6, I believe. Round Zandvoort in the Netherlands. Just waiting for the lobby to fill up. While we are doing that, let's try and run through the standings. I just had a look at my stream and for some reason it looked blurry. So if it is coming through blurry, gentlemen, just let me know. Because to be honest with you, I don't know how to fix it. Let's have a look. Nah, it looks like we're back now. We're back. So, yeah, just while we're here, let's go to Masters Chat. I did see today, earlier, it is very tight at the top between Leonator and Lemons. Yeah, there we go. Leonator 108.033. Lemons 108.085. And just behind them's flying away on 108.223. Jay Tyler, I believe he's nursing a sore backside and is actually not racing tonight, so it's 108.271, and behind him is Smoking Cheese, very behind him, 108.272. So there's your TT times. Let's go into the lobby. As I've said, round 6. Last couple of weeks, I believe Lemons has come under a bit of pressure from the rest of the pack, so that's nice to see that he's just not running away with it. No disrespect, Lemons. So we'll go. There you go. Look, Lemons 212. First place. Leonator, who's coming on, he found a bit of form these last few weeks. He's second on 165. Stiggy third on 149. Had a bad week last week, but he's looking to correct that. Marley in fourth on 146. Rostocker in fifth on 126. Kuski sixth on 106, joined by Smoking Cheese also on 106 and seventh. Nicolas, he's back in the lobby today, so he's in eighth on 94. Entron in 9th on 90 points. He's joined by Orion Emery in 10th place, also on 90 points. A big old gap then to JM in 11th on 58. Luca the Pro, 46 points in 12th. Moecat 13th at 43. Jay Tyler, 14th. As I mentioned, he's actually not racing tonight, so he's going to fall further down. He's on 42 points. Wibbs, 15th place on 39. Rage, 16th place on 32. Arbon is another one, I think. I checked in the check-in list and he's actually checked out tonight, so he's 17th on 24. B.S. Beasley, 21 points and 18th. Amilcar, 19th on 19 points. There you go, could have said that either round. Ali Fawad Khan, I believe he hasn't checked in or out. He's in 20th place on 16, and all the rest, Verklempt, Legend, Flying Away, Che Oliver, Fawaz, ZRT Geekin and Brashman are all on nil point. So we've got Williams in first on 270, Aston Martin in second on 255, Alfa Romeo in third on 198, Red Bull in fourth on 194, making sure I'm not muted after going all through the standings. Mercedes in fifth on 189, Haas in 6th on 156, McLaren in 7th on 140, Ferrari just behind them on 136, Alpine in 9th on 94, and AlphaTauri bringing up the rear on 44 points. So that's the standings done, that's the TT done, and we, as I mentioned, are around Zandvoort. And for me, some people may disagree, but for me, an absolute vomit track. I absolutely hated Zandvoort. There's not really any place to overtake. You need to stock up your ERS if you want to make a move down the main straight. The big, long, wiggly back straight, if you want to call it that, you can't really overtake there. Maybe overtake into turn 3, around the banked left-hand corner, but a little bit dangerous. as there's not a lot of room on the exit for two cars, and you want to try and get well ahead before you get up the old wiggly straight, like I mentioned. And definitely not enough space up there for two cars. You got the back straight that's got a DRS zone, but then you don't really want to make a move down there because you've got the big main straight, not what, 1, 2, 3 corners away, so you want to kind of hold yourself back. So not much overtaking. I don't see it tonight unless somebody absolutely stores up their ERS and just has a big massive gain and big massive advantage coming down the pit straight, and then that should be alright and you should be good to go. So we're just waiting for all the boys to get into the lobby. We currently have 7:54. Rostocker, I hope you're well, my buddy. Sorry I wasn't there Sunday to see the absolute legend unfold. I know we shouldn't talk about it. You've been a brilliant man. I see your yeah, it would be, mate. The rain would be. I see your post in the Legacy chat earlier, man. Kudos, man. Kudos. Takes a big man to put a message up like that. But I get where you're coming from. Sometimes, yeah, you just lose your rag. And but anyway, things happen. He's admitted his mistake. Come out the bigger man. So we are just waiting to go. If we can, it would be nice to get a few more in the chat. Let me stick a message in the chat, because all respect to these people that join the lobby and join the chat. I don't want to be sitting here commentating to 1 or 2 people. Not really worth my time, fellas, if I'm being honest with you. So let me stick a message. Stephen, my friend, how you doing, buddy? How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Hope you and Peggy are well. Yeah, there's my message. Just stuck it in the chat. That's good, mate. That's good. That's good. So yeah, we've got a few minutes left now until we get the go ahead and we get the off. So yeah, we got Kuski Boo in. I think we had 17 all in checked in for tonight. So we're just waiting for a few stragglers to join the lobby, and then I believe Lemons will give us the go ahead. Yep, he's lobby leader. So who we got in the chat? We got 2 Hasses there. We got 2 Ferraris. We got 2 Williams boys. We got 1 Alpine. We got 1 McLaren. We got 1 Alfa Romeo. 2 Aston Martins. And we got 1 Mercedes and a Red Bull. So I'm just looking in the chat now. We're waiting for a few. Luca the Pro. There you go. Marley's in. I believe Marley may have a qualifying ban tonight. So just have to wait and see. I need to look at the incidents. But I'm sure Marley got a qualifying ban. While I've got my phone in my hand, let's go and have a look. Incidents last week. Look at the Pro, 10 seconds. Yep, qualifying ban for Marley. Never mind. A last to first for Marley tonight. We're flying away in now. The lobby's getting quite full up. We've got 16. So we are basically nearly ready to go around Zandvoort. Strap yourself in, boys. It's going to be a long one. Pretty short track, so I'm sure the lap count's up in the 30s. Just seeing the chat. Milka, we're just waiting for a Milka to come in, and then we should be ready to go. So you've got your usual suspects who you feel are going to be fighting out for quali, or if not, going to be battling out for the top 5. We know Lemons. We know Lemons' pace. We don't need to speak about Lemons. We know Kuski Boo's got it in him. Hopefully Stiggy found his mojo again and he can be back fighting for the top 5. We know Flying Away is absolutely lightning fast around 1 lap. So is Marley, but he's got a qualifying ban. Leonea, he's another one. That's absolutely lightning, grease lightning around the lap. The man Rostocker, he's always up there as well. Maybe might throw in a few surprises. But yeah, so we're just waiting to get going for tonight. We're round 6, so we're halfway through the season. I think we're exactly halfway through the season tonight. If I can go and check the app while we're waiting, nothing else is happening. So we'll go Master 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, sí, 12. We are 12 races, so tonight is exactly halfway through the season. And would have thought at the beginning of the season, the form of Lemons, he was just going to absolutely run away with it. But no, they've kind of pulled him back slightly. Who we got? Rostocker. I think his flag's changed, but it might be Nicolas. Could be a home race for Nicolas tonight. Rostocker. Are you Dutch, mate? I always thought I've said before you had a German flag. I may be wrong. Yo, Stiggy boy. Rooting for you this week, mate. Hope you get your mojo back, bud. Hope you get your mojo. You're always bound to have a couple of bad races. At least you've got them pretty early. Now you're just going to be on fire now for the rest of the season. And hopefully these boys in front of you, well, not hopefully, don't wish a bad race on anyone, but hopefully these boys in front of you have still got their bad races to come and should put it all out on the level. Yeah, I know, mate, I know. Should put it all on an even kill and make it very tidy. Very tidy. I think I missed the second. It's a long way down the line yet, but I think I missed the second to last race of the season. I'm actually on holiday in England, by the way, going to London for a week. So, but I'll be back. I should be back for the last race of the season. So do me a favour, boys. Keep it interesting until the last race, and I'll be back on comms. So there we go. We're off. There you go. There's the track there. Like I said, wasn't a great lover of Zandvoort. Bit of a, if you don't understand my English, I do apologise, but a bit of a pony track in my opinion. Here we go. We jumped up to 9 now in the chat. I appreciate you all tuning in, fellas. But yeah, wasn't a great lover of Zandvoort myself. Just couldn't get the grips of it. It's not really a classic. Yeah, many years. Used to race here years and years ago. F1 Arabia. There's a new face. Not seen you in my chat before. Welcome to the stream, mate. Hello. So yeah, I wasn't really a great lover of Zandvoort, but yeah, let's see how we get on. Let's see what the weather's like. No one tell me in the chat if you spoke that. Rostocker. Hey, Moecat. Nice, buddy. Nice to see you in the stream, mate. Wish you luck for tonight, mate. Rostocker, your prediction come true, man. You said rain in the chat. Rostock is kicking himself. Why did I say anything? Oh, God. Oh, Rostock. It's only inters, though. There you go, Stiggy. You can use your inters during quali, mate. Get in there. We're going to have everyone out on inters, I believe. Fastest lap already up. We've already got, I think that could be Stiggy. That could be Stiggy coming straight out. He's pretty much an early bird, Stiggy. More likely blow me right out now and it'd be his teammate. Yeah, it's smoking she's his teammate. Jesus Christ. Be careful with that pit exit, boys. As you know, you're all well seasoned enough. You're seasoned enough. Rostocker, what have you done? What have you done? Rostocker's absolutely... Why did I say anything? He's thinking to himself, I should have kept my mouth shut. Mind you, it's only inters. It could dry up before the end of the session. But, oh, Smoking Cheese having, oh, there goes one brake board. Bang. I think he had an absolute nightmare quali last week, Smoking Cheese. I didn't think he set a lap. Let's see what he's got this week. I don't know what you drivers do. You tend to fill up this first run 2 or 3 laps. You can have 2 or 3 stabs at it. It's not heavy rain, so maybe someone might try and risk it for a biscuit on the very last knock-ins and try and come out on a dry tyre, but we'll see how the session unfolds. So there we go. We'll try and keep an eye this week on these sector times. It's not a very quick lap. I reckon these boys, well, normally in the dry, will stick it around about 109, I reckon, 109 low. But in the wet, we don't know. We've got 2 cars getting nicely out of the way. Jump on board with Smoking Cheese. This is a very difficult corner. This is, you can take 3 or 4 lines around that corner, so it makes it slightly easier. We've got Emery now. He's on his fast lap. He's got the 2 Hasses in front of him. I'm sure the Hasses will get out of the way. Gets it nicely flicked round, further in the throttle there, gets it full flat now. 14 turns, I believe, round Zandvoort. So Smoking Cheese, very wide there, completely missed the apex there. Completely missed the apex, but it's alright, And obviously Marley's retired, as we said. Yeah, Marley's serving a quali ban. I think he may have maybe pulled out of his lap, but and the thing is as well, you find guys, as you well know, obviously all season drivers, was a big tank slapper on the exit. In the rain, you don't use as much ERS, so you could save yourself from ERS and have 2 back-to-back stabs at it, or have an out lap, a flying lap, a cool-down lap, then another flying lap. And Smoking Cheese sets us off on a 118.2, and I think Nicholas Emery, where is he? Orion Emery, here we go, he's about to cross the line. He goes on a 118 flat. Them Husses are on the out lap. There's a Red Bull coming round now. Try and stay on board with that Red Bull. Leonator goes on a 117.8, and there's an Alpine. I'm not going to be able to get on that in time, but I think he's just on an out lap. Yeah, Nicolas, that was in his home track. He's going to want a good race. Try and jump on board with Stiggy. Stiggy's just coming towards the end of the lap. He's got a Ferrari in front of him. Is that Entron? No, so we'll jump back on board with Stiggy. That could be Legend on an out lap. There we go. Just behind Stiggy, we got an Alfa Romeo. We've got Lemons just starting his lap as well. He's just in front of Stiggy there up the road. Stiggy sits on a 118.6. So Smoking Cheese ain't going to be too disappointed. I'll be fair to say that wasn't a very clean lap sitting on board with him. He had a couple of big moments out the exit corner, and he's still finding himself third, not too far off the lead, so he knows he's got plenty of time to improve there. That's Mo Earcat in the Merc, getting right close to that wall. He sticks it into 4th on a 118.2. Is that Smoking Cheese having another stab at it? I think it could be. No, it's Shannon, well done though. Well done. We've got the other McLaren. There we go. This is what I was talking about, fellas. Look, he's had back-to-back stabs at it, Emery, and now he's stuck it in pole. And Kuski Boo comes straight out of the pit, no mucking about, 117.5. We know Lemons is out. Let's try and Nicolas on the 119. Let's jump on board with Lemons. Lemons look like he could just be setting up for another run. Rostocker, did we see him out as well? Rostocker looks like he's getting full beans. Let's see what Rostocker's got. We're going to have to come back on board. We've missed Entron, missed JM. PGR flying away. He's gone and put himself into 7th. Luke of the Pros put himself up into 4th. Rostocker sticks himself on a 118.9, but I reckon that there's just a banker lap from Rostocker. And a great time there from Lemons on a 1 minute 23. But I reckon this is his full pelt now. This is his full lap now. He's got 52% ERS. Should be enough to get him round. You've got quite a few cars having a few stabs at it. So I think that's Mo Earcat coming back round. Let's keep an eye. Stay on Lemons, but we'll keep an eye on Mo Earcat on the left-hand side. No, he doesn't improve. That's Emery. Nicolas, maybe he's not Nicolas. Lemons is maybe going to come into the pit. Leonator, is he going to have another stab at it, or is he going to pull off into the pits? He's showing up on the top right, he's showing up. Can he get that? Yes, he does. He gets down to a 17.3. 17.3. Great lap there from Lionator, sorry. The Lion. I remembered that last week. The Lion, we have to call him. The absolute Lion. He's found his raw these last couple of weeks, to be honest. He's been absolutely on fire these last couple of weeks. Flying away, he's just starting another lap. Got a few guys now. Where's Stiggy? Stiggy's just coming across the line. He's improved by half a second, put himself up into 6th, just in front of his teammate. Gets nicely out of the way for the cars just about to start their lap. The Lion in first place, just carrying on his form. Luca the Pro's actually had a stonking first lap, 118 flat, and he's showing slightly up, if not just matching his time. Be careful of them curbs in the wet. Maria Cat's decided to stick it into the pit. We'll jump on board with Rostocker after. I think Rostocker started himself another lap, but meanwhile we're on board with his teammate. Let's keep an eye on his sector time here. Luca the Pro. All the cars pulling out of the way nicely. He's showing just under 3 tenths up. 3 tenths up, that's going to push him currently nowhere really. He's going to stay where he is, unless he can find time, a bit more confidence coming around these last bank turns. Not got a lot of ERS in the tank. Is he going to fulfill the lap? Yes, he is. And he goes on a 117.7, stays that 2.5 tenths up. Rostocker was the next man we wanted to jump on. There we go. Here's more of like Rostocker's time. He's showing now 4 tenths up. Can he find any time coming around this last corner? Lemons on a 117.2. We completely missed that. We thought he was going to pit in. Rostocker takes literally nearly 9 tenths off, puts himself up into 8th, just behind his teammate. So we've got the 2 Alfa Romeos lying astern currently. JM, the other Williams, just seen his teammate put it in pole. We got a McLaren, it's him starting his out lap. We got an Alfa behind him. That should be smoking cheese. Legends retired from the session, and that's actually on track. Legends retired on track. Smoking cheese, is he gonna... Oh, playing chicken with that pit wall, mate. Flying away, he's coming around now. He's managed to get himself up into 6th. Is he going to go? Is he going to fulfill his lap now? We couldn't see if he was up or down. He looks like he's showing for the pit. Oh, you boys get too close to that pit wall. JM, where's JM? He's showing, matching his time. Just under 3 tenths, 18.1. Pushes himself up into 11th. Got Rage now. Rage, oh, he's had a big lock up. He's had to get out of it there. So we should have everyone now. We've got Kuski Boo, who's in front. Emery's in front, so they're going to have another go. But old Legend, retired on track. He's not had a great start to his Masters career. He got, I don't know if it was a bin or he got into an incident 2 corners into the race last week, and now he's binned it 10 minutes into quali this week. Can only go better from here, Legend, mate. I can only go better from here. Emery slightly down this time. Kuski, he looks like he could be setting up for another run. Ah, he was hiding the wall, there you go. The Legends confirmed it. The Legends confirmed it. Well, I didn't mean it retiring on track like that, mate. I know you wouldn't do that. But obviously you didn't retire in the pits. Well, why would you anyway? But yeah, I didn't mean it that you retired, you pressed start and retired like that. Yeah, the wall didn't do you no favours. But no worries, bud. Let's hope you get further in the race than you did last week. And like I said there, mate, but after last week and you're qualified, it can only go better from here, bud. It can only go better from here, mate. And we've got Imre's on another run now. Is that Stiggy just about to come round? What's Stiggy saying? Stiggy's 2 seconds down, so back on board we go with the McLaren. Entron stuck himself up into 7th. Entron, he stuck himself up in the 7th there. He was down at the bottom of the pack. It's a great lap there from Entron. Emery, what's he showing now? He needs to find 2 tenths, and he finds it. He finds 3 and a bit and sticks himself into the 117 flat. So we're looking, who's going to stick it into the 16s? Is he going for another one back to back? We see him do that last time. Not got a lot of ERS this time though. He's only got 32%. Got the 2 Orion boys, 1st and 2nd. We've got the Lion still to come out and give him another go. I think that's Rostocker. Yeah, have faith, mate. Have faith. You'll do all good, mate. You'll do good. We've got Rostocker now in his outlet. Entron. That was an absolute... He's coming around again, Entron. But he's 3 seconds down. I think he's had a cool down lap there, and I think he's going to go again. Nicolas is down in the 11th. He's going to want to improve on his home track. He's got all the fans in the grandstands cheering him on. What's he got? What can he do? Or will he let the pressure of being at home get to him? He's got all his school friends there in the grandstand and everything. They're all there watching him. They got their phones out trying to record him. What's he got? There we go. That's what he's got. He's 6.5 tenths up. That's going to stick him 17.5 currently. That's going to stick him right in the mix, old Nicolas. Let's see if he can find time around these last 2 corners. It's a nice drive. Gets it full flat all the way down. Still got plenty of ERS in the tank. Stays close to that pit wall, and he sticks it on our 117.2, improved by near enough a second. And Nicolas, he heard the fans cheering his name, and he's put it into 2nd place. I don't think the track's going to dry out enough to be able to get anybody out on the soft or the medium tyre, I don't think. And that kind of answers my question there with flying away. Would like to think him as a bit of a risk taker, and if anybody was to come out on a dry tyre, it would have been him. But he's come out, he's settling for medium. Rostocker's out on his fast lap. We've got a Hash just about to come round the corner. That's Rage on his out lap. We've got Moircat. Moircat, he's there now. All these rest are on their out laps. I think we've got Kuski Boo. He's in the house, but he's well back there. Summers at the moment. Jay's DNF'd. Jay's at a piece of the wall that Legend at near enough, right in the same place. Moircat decides to stick it into the pit and maybe get changed and come out and have another pop at it. Here comes Rostocker. He's showing the just over 2 tenths up. Can he get it into the 17s? Yes, he can. 117.8. Stays where he is though. He's not going to have enough time to get round, so he's going to want to have a cool down lap now, and he's going to want to try and charge that ERS up as his teammate now is doing. Got no one really behind him. Lemons is out on track. The Lion's out on track. Lion's just going through turn 1. Lemons is in the guts. Lemons just about to start sector 3. He's not on his ERS though, so I think he's Kuski Boo. There we go. What, first man in the 16s. Kuski Boo, as you do. Look at that. No mucking about. Not surprised he's up there. He's very, very, very fast driver, is Kuski. So Lemons, as we see, he was just, yeah, look, he's back on 100%. He's giving it a run now. Hopefully he might have saved enough ERS to give it this lap and next lap. He's already down on 80s. Smoking cheese on a 116.9. There we go. He tells Kuski Boo, what you can do, hold my beer. Here's what I can do. And he sticks it in pole. Albeit by 4/100ths of a second. He gets nicely out of the way for the cars behind him. Let's jump back on board with Lemons. Or is that lit? We've got the Lion just coming around the last corner. He's showing well down, but I think he's going to have another pop at it because he's on 90 odd ERS, so he's going to have another pop at it now, yeah. Stiggy, where's Stiggy? Stiggy's just coming through the curly-whirly bit. Getting cars nicely out of the way. He's showing 3 seconds down. He wants to fully recharge now. He wants to get enough power into that car as he can. Sees the cars coming, gets well out of the way. Great driving, Stiggy boy. Jump back on board with Lemons. See what Lemons got. Lemons is showing 2 tenths up. He's going to have to find a little bit more than that to get that pole. Well, a great lap there from Smoke and Cheese. Absolute great lap. It could be Kusky Boo. Well, yeah, Kusky Boo, unless he can get in and get out again, he could be done now for quali. Lemons, what can Lemons find? He finds pole position. There we go. Not by much, but it's enough. Not by much, but it's enough. Just over a tenth. Is Kusky Boo going to have enough time? He's going to have to come out. No, he's not going to have enough time. So that's Kusky Boo's quali done. Nicolas, he's trying to get into the mix also. Is that Mo Earcat, and he's just about to do his he's just Kusky Boo, yeah, Kusky Boo's DNF'd in the pits. We've got Entron, is that him just starting his lap? Yes, that is. So the next man is the Lion, but he's down again. He may have another time. He's going to go third time lucky. He's going to get them tyres nicely warmed up now. This is it. This is it now, Lion. Oh, and he's had a big moment. He's had a moment. That's Lion's qualifying done. He's going to be at best 6th. And remember, we see Lemons had enough in the tap, but Lemons is well down on his time now. So that's Lemons done. Smoking Cheese is up. And he's basically up by kind of what he needs. He's just under a tenth. This is going to be close. This is going to be whiskers. This is going to be whiskers. Let's have a look now. He's got his teammate in front of him. Will his teammate aid him with a little bit of a toe? I don't think it's close enough. We're going to stay on board because this is where the pole fight is, unless Stiggy can pull out an absolute belter. Stiggy puts it into 6, and Smoke and Cheese. Oh, he just missed out. Got it into the 16/8, but not close enough. We've got Rostocker. He's got his team. The two teammates are very close. Entron again sticks it in 6. He's had an absolute great quali. Nicolas gets into 5th. It looks like he got himself out of the way. Here goes the Rostocker. The Lions. Luca the Pro goes in front. Well, Luca the Pro is now in 8th. Here comes Rostocker. We've got Luca the Pro on the lap, but I think Luca the Pro might be on a very slight. He didn't look to be going very fast. Can Rostocker, can he get it up into 5s, into the top 5? No, he stays 11th. He improves ever so slightly. Luca the Pro puts it in the pit, and that is it. We are done for quali. We are done for quali. Lemons pulled it out the bag when he needed to on a 1:16.816, and ever so close. Cat whiskers behind was Smoking Cheese. An absolute great quali. Compare this week. He ran out of fuel at the end, Rostocker. He was 0.4 up. So that would have still kept you roughly where you were, Rostocker. You've got around about 3.5 temps to get to Leonator, the Lion. So yeah, Smoke and Cheese. Compare this quali to last week's quali. It's absolute night and day. But absolute great quali there. Great quali there from the Astons, to be honest with you. Maybe still could have found some time. Yeah, 1.4 seconds faster, Mo. It's not a problem, mate. It's not a problem, mate. Doing it in the race that counts. Yeah, but you got great race knowledge, mate. Great race nous, as I would call it in the UK, and yeah, you know how to get it around the race, mate. So we got Lemons in first, Smoking Cheese in second, Imri, great quali in third. And we've got Kusky Boo in fourth, flying away, just snuck up there, didn't really mention him the whole quali, he's in fifth. Nicolas, Entron, Stiggy, Luca the Pro, the Lion, Rostocker, JM, Mo Earcat, Rage, Legend, and Marley with the qualifying ban. So we can see Marley being right on the attack. But also now, don't put comments like that in the chat. Look what happened when you said it was going to rain, and it's raining in the race as well. I was just about to say who's put the wet setup on for quali, but it looks a lot heavier here now. Will we see a mixture? Some on wets, some on inters. Will we see a mixture? But yeah, Rostocker, don't put comments like that in the chat. Look what you said about the rain, and look, here it is. So yeah, rain looks a lot heavier now than it did in quali. So we're going to see now who starts on the wet, who starts on the inters, or is it just going to be inters all the way? Inters are quite durable as well. Will anyone risk it for a biscuit and try and go the whole pelt? I've tried to do that before. Just do a whole lap on the one inter tyre. It's possible. I don't know how abrasive the track is around Zandvoort. Not really got big, heavy braking zones. You've got a couple of fast right-handers, and here we go. It looks like everyone's on the inters, and we're 5 lights, and we're off. It looks like Smoking Cheese had an absolute smoking start, pardon the pun. Plenty of space left between the two of them. Everyone, we're all good. Lemons gets a much better drive out of turn 1. It's all now single file. No one's really... Oh, and Stiggy's fell to the back of the grid. Stiggy's had a moment. Has he got his wing on him? Yeah, he's still got his wing, showing all his end plates. Head down, bud. Head down. We know you got it in you, mate. So it's kind of status quo as you were. Let me get my bits up. I need the telemetry, details. Yeah, everybody on inters. Everyone on inters. You're going to get a lot better use out of the ERS in these racing conditions also. So we'll get rid of that. We don't need that now. Let's go to a quick position change. No, we'll keep that on interval. Position change. Who's made gains? Moeerkat's made 2. Marley's made 2 already. The Lion's made 2. He's on the prowl. We've got Nicolas in front of his home fans. Got his teammate just behind him though. There we go, Smoking Cheese. Looks like he's got the gain. Look like great defensive driving there from Lemons. Oh, kind of had a little bit of a moment there. Smoking Cheese. He's trying to go for quite wide up, high to low, try and get a much better run out of the corner. So these two, as you were, 1 and 2. Possible race strat, there we go. 1 stop, 2 stop. Only point I can see people doing a 2 stop is if we get a safety car. Emery, he's pulled it right back now. He's got these two both now. He was nearly 8 tenths behind last time we looked. Got Kiskaboo just setting himself down nicely into the race. Look at the rain settling on that halo. Nicolas, he's right over the arse of Kuski. He had a big lift there. He wasn't going to try and make a move down into this corner. Marley's took JM. Marley's now the lead man on the positions gained. He's now up 3, but we'll take it off that. We'll try and take it. Well, we get the delta up there anyway, so it's not a problem. We've got Entron's kind of becoming the bottleneck now. Rostocker's going to want to try and clear these boys. Lemons again. Then Emery's the man on the move at the minute. Then Kuski and Nicolas are going at it, hammer and tong, and that's just going to invite flying away. Is Nicolas aiding his teammate here now? Is he going to make a move? No, he's not. Flying away, he's going to try and make a move around the outside. We'll try and stay. Oh, there's a little bit of a moment. I think that was front tyre onto rear tyre connection. But space was given, so it's all good there. At the moment, Emery looks to be the man on the attack and the man on the move. He's closing the gap on these boys in the front. But then there's me talking about DRS. What am I talking about? It's wet. You don't get DRS in the wet. There we go. There's another blooper for the reel. We've got Nicolas. He's going to try and gain some time back. He's fell a second behind, not for DRS, but the closer you can get to the car in front, you can get it under their slipstream and help that to aid you on. Been a pretty calm start to the race as we are so far. Oh, very close to the wall there, Lemons. It looks like Smoking Cheese has an absolute blistering car in a straight line. Sets the fastest lap there on a 120 flat. Oh, Mr. Cheese, stay off them curbs, mate. They'll throw you out in this weather. So these front three are just kind of putting a gap between themselves and Nicolas, who was busy battling with Kuski Boo, but it seems like he's got a little bit of a breathing room as Kuski Boo has over flying away. And followed by Entron, followed by Luca De Pro, followed by his teammate Rostocker, followed by Mo Irkat. He's had a great start. He's up into 10th. Stiggy takes JM. The Lion's in the pit. The Lion's in the pit. He's got wing damage. He's got wing damage. The Lion. He's found himself at the back of the pack. We missed that. We didn't catch that on stream. We don't know if that was due to another driver. And the safety car's just pulled out in front of him. Why has that safety car come out? We just see the safety car coming out. Lion, I think he's going to get round this corner. He's playing chicken with the safety car. So we're all going to come back to status quo now. Is anybody going to pit? And maybe, I don't think so really. All this is going to do is going to charge everyone's ERS back up. None of these boys have pit. I think it's a little bit too early for a pit stop. There we go, Entron's going to go in, and I'm sure maybe these boys that are pitting now are just going to do it for fresh tyres, or will they try and do it and push it all the way to the end? Stiggy's pit, Marley's now moving up, Stiggy's pit, Legend's pit. Legend's got his teammate in the pit box. Is he going to get held up? That looks like a perfect strat there from the Ferrari boys, both of them pitting. The Lion's going to get himself right back into this now. He was 50 odd seconds behind, but he's going to get right back into this now. Safety cars caught all the boys up now. So the biggest gainers will be, I believe, Marley, Mo Irkat, Rage. Rage has slowly gone about his business, just doing what he needs to do. He's now up in the 10th. Nicolas finds himself in the 3rd. We missed that. He must have took Imri. I don't know where we got that. Well, I don't know where he got in there. The Lions come back into the pit again. Bit of a strange one there. Pit last lap, and now he's come back in for another set. Is he going to try and now? Will he be the one that now on lap 5 will just try and risk it for a biscuit and go all the way to the end on that set of tyres? He's got the pace. He's got the pace, I believe. All these boys up front. He's going to join the back of this pack now. All these boys up front are going to have to stop. Maybe Stiggy not, but will he try and take it all the way to the end? The Lion. If that's his plan, what he needs to do, oh, big moment there. If that's his plan, all he needs to do, he just needs to clear these cars as quick as possible, but then he needs to not rag the tyre too much. He needs to make that last all the way to the end of the race. There we go, look, from JM up, none of them pit. Stiggy pit, Entron pit, Legend pit, and Lionator, the Lion himself, is pitted twice. So we're just gonna, I believe, until we get on the back of this pack, it'll be hard done by if they set off without him on the back of the pack. Surely they've got to wait for him to get on the back of the pack this early in the race. And we're just waiting for him to catch up now. No point sticking on board with him because they're all in the queue. Single file, boys, if we can. Single file. Oh, what's happening there? Oh, all over the track, fellas. Bit of single file, mate. Safety car. Where's Lion? The Lion now. He's coming. Only 1, 2, 3, 4 corners away. Are we going to get the call before he's on the end of the pack? If he can get closer to this pack and then they do come in, he ain't really going to mind that because he's going to be on nice warm tyres now where these other ones have been set. But no, we're going to have another lap. Going to have another lap round. He's still got a little bit to gain because they're coming down the pit straight, and now he's just coming round. He's just coming around the last two banked corners. They're still going to take a bit of time for him to catch up, but I think he should be there by the middle of sector 2. But his tyres are going to be nice and warm now. There you go, you just see him up, you just see him up top there, coming around turn 1. So he should catch them on the old wiggly straight. There we go, look, there they are. He catch them even before then. Look, he's on the back of the pack now. So yeah, definitely safety car will be in this lap. Safety car will be in this lap. Whoa, what's happened here? Rage has had a moment underneath the safety car. Rage, no, what you done? As he took his wing. He's still got a wing. It looks like he's just lost it. Doesn't look like he's got damage. May have a little bit of lime green damage or something. But that's just give all of these boys a free overtake. Stiggy, Entron, Legend, and the Lion. I don't know if there was contact underneath the safety car there or. But here we go now. Lemons, followed by Smoking Cheese. They was having a great battle before the safety car come out. It's been out a long time, the safety car. Been out a hell of a long time. Safety car in this lap. There we go. Everyone's want to try and get as much heat as they can into these tyres now. It's going to be quite difficult in these conditions. Remember guys, you've got the safety car line as well. Remember. So we're going to jump on board with Lemons. He's given the safety car a big wide berth, and we do know that Lemons likes a slow safety car, which he's entitled to. So he's the one that's leading the pack. And it looks like Lemons has gone. Lemons has gone. We'll try and scroll down the pack, see if anybody's got a gain. Oh, flying away, got very close to the wall. Looks like everyone's had a good jump. It looks like my Weircat's coming under pressure from Marley, under his teammate. There we go, we can see how close Marley is. Stiggy's already took J. That's what Stiggy wants to do. Stiggy wants to try and make moves. Entron's took J also. Now the Lions want to try and get him. Rage is in the pit. Worst time for a pit stop. He must have had wing damage. Worst time to have a pit stop on the safety car restart. So we've got Kuski Boo's right on the back of Imri now. No one's really got away. Kuski Boo puts his nose in, which he's entitled to. But if Emery can stay there, it's going to give him the inside line for the next corner, and then vice versa. We beat them both, but you can't get two cars around there. It's very difficult to get two cars around there. So Emery fights that off that time round. Marley's now took his teammate. Stiggy's took him as well, and it looks like Mo Weircat's been pushed well out of position. He's falling down the pack. Lost 1, 2, 3 places there, Mo Weircat. It looks like to be gaining. He's not got his ERS down. He looks like he's got a very fast car in a straight line. Very, very fast car. Smoking Cheese fell away slightly from Lemons. Lemons seems to be putting his foot down. Nicolas. This is what Lemons is going to want. Lemons is going to want Nicolas and Smoking Cheese to start getting into a battle. And here we go. Oh, this is not a corner you really make an overtake on there, but if you get a good run, if you want to risk it and you've got confidence in the other driver, then possibly you can. Oh, there's a lot of curb there, Smoking Cheese, a lot of curb. Marley's got himself into 9th. He's making his way through the field nicely. Stiggy's behind him as well, so maybe Stiggy can just use Marley, and then when Marley goes through, Stiggy tries and pops himself through as well. But Stiggy's got himself nicely back into the race. He's in the top 10. He loves the curbs, doesn't he, old Smoking Cheese? He loves riding these curbs. So here we go now. Is Nicolas going to try and make a move and get himself up into that second spot? It looks like he's got a decent run there on Smoking Cheese. Smoking Cheese goes defensive. There you go, look, I told you it's not a very long straight. It's not a... Oh, he tried to cut under, but he just caught the back of his car slightly. It's not a very long straight to try and make a move. It's very difficult to overtake on this track. Oh, Marley's out. Marley's DNF'd. Marley's DNF'd after a great start. Virtual safety car. Where was Marley DNF'd? Marley's lost it. That's a red flag. Wow. Wow. Stiggy, the Lion, I am not going to like that. They could possibly... Now everybody's going to be on a fresh set of inters. So, red flag. I think that's possibly the first red flag this season we've seen. So, yeah, red flag. Red flag. I don't know what happened. An incident. We do know him that he's had an incident before and he stays in the lobby, but he looks like he's left the lobby straight away. Maybe that's in anger at another driver or in anger at himself. And we're off straight again. All of the track have fresh tyres on, apart from the Lion, who's already took Mo on the start, and the Legends took Mo. Mo got bogged down big at the start, and we were caution sector 1 already. Caution sector 1, the Legends round. Flying away. Oh, the hash just in front of him of Kusky Boo. Stiggy's got himself up into 5th. Stiggy's had an absolute flying start. Stiggy's well and truly back into this race. Nicolas, he gets Smoking Cheese. But Stiggy was in 10th just before the red flag. He's had an absolute blistering start, Stiggy. Wow. Got Kusky Boo right on the back of him though. Rostocker, who was sat behind his teammate for them old first laps, the first 12 laps, now gets himself in front of his teammate. Oh, look at the pros, had a big moment there. Big moment. Did he contact with the Lion and cause him any damage? Kusky Boo takes Stiggy. It's all kicking off here in front. Stiggy's coming under attack from flying away. Nice, respectful driving between the two of them. Give each other space all the way around there. Very nice, gentlemen, very nice. That gives Kusky Boo a little bit of a breather. He's been able to make a gap now. Stiggy's not letting flying away go. He's keeping on the back of him. Rostocker's going to hope these boys can pull him along. Nicolas Meyer, old Nicolas, he's not letting Lemons get too far ahead. And he's kind of dropping Smoking Cheese slightly now. Oh, another big twitch on the exit there from Smoking Cheese, but he's got a big enough gap behind him. So Nicolas is the man to be on. He looks like the man on the attack now. Mo Aircat has took Entron. So let's see what Nicolas has got. Let's have a look. There we go. What a view that is. Look, you can see him gaining around that last corner, and there we go. What a view that was. Nicolas Meyer, Nicolas in front of his home fans. The home fans go wild, shouting his name. Nicolas. Now let's see if he can make a gap on Lemons. And now what he's going to want, Nicolas, is Smoking Cheese to get right on the back of Lemons, which he doesn't look like he's doing at the minute. And he wants these to get into a battle, but he did there. Look, he took 4 attempts out of Lemons. On that turn, on that corner. So, Nicolas Meyer, he seems to be the man on the move currently. He's absolutely flying. Rostock has been taken by the Lion and his teammate. Moecat sticks it down the inside and he kind of outdoes himself. Got Entron just behind him. Rostocker now finds himself back behind his teammate, and albeit now by 1.4. Stiggy's fell 2.6 behind flying away. Considering the start he's had, albeit he got himself up into 5th, do believe it's going to be a consolidation, but Kuskiboo's right on the back of Mo Emery now. Why do I keep calling him Mo Emery? I don't know. But here we go, here's Kuskiboo, he decides to go around the outside. Clever move that, very clever. He knows he's going to have the inside line there. Oh, gets a lot of curve. That could give him... No, he don't. He just sits him behind. He just sits him behind, but all that attacking now has got them a 1.8 gap from the front three. Flying away, all over the back of Imri, who's all over the back of Kuskiboo. It's going to be a three-way battle now. Flying away, he's absolutely flying currently also. Nicolas still finds himself out in first place. Rostock is now fell behind Entron. He'll be the first to admit he's not having a great Grand Prix, Rostocker. Maybe he just don't like the track. Or maybe he just don't like the rain. Or maybe it's a mixture of both. Oh, Stiggy went absolute pig deep there. We just see him nearly off track. And he's now got Entron. Is he going to come under attack from Rostock? I know Rostocker's coming under attack from Moecat. He finds himself back down to where he started now. He got himself up into 5th as we see. So flying away. He's on the back of Ori and Imri. Is he going to, how much he's going to gain on him? Not a lot. Lemons is not letting Nicolas get too far away. Neither is Smoking Cheese. Oh. Pardon me, boys, it's been a long day. Smoking Cheese now, I don't know if he's had a bit of a moment, or them two have just absolutely killed that corner. JM, Moecat and Rostocker all going at it. I don't know what's happening there to Rostocker, but he's fallen himself now down in the 13th. The legend is out on the hard tyre. Is that the tyre to be on? The rain does look to be easing up. The rain does look to be easing up. Could this be an absolute strat and a half call from the legend? No, it doesn't look like it at the minute. Doesn't look like it at the minute. It's showing him 1 minute behind, so I don't know if he's been lapped or not. Or he's just about to get lapped. He's just about to get lapped. There's the leaders there just behind him. As he decided to go a little bit too early. Look at the gains, look at the gains, look at the gains. They're just flying past him, look. And respect there to Legend. He knows he's not in the fight at the moment. Absolute respect. Even though his car's ghosting, that's absolute respectful there, that is. Anybody now, he's got to get around the corner, guys. You can't moan and forget back into it, but he gets completely out of the way again. Legend, hat off to you, sir. As your name says, you're an absolute legend for doing this, mate. You don't have to do this, but you're an absolute legend, mate. Absolute legend. When it's going to definitely stop raining soon. It's definitely going to stop raining soon. When, oh, Kuskiboo, Smoking Cheese, he's set this part of the race after the red flag has not done him so well as it was before. Kuskiboo now finds himself up in the 3rd. Nicolas is still holding Lemons at bay. Oh, there's a big twitch there on the exit though. And just as we say that, is Lemons now going to have a run at him. We found he's got absolute speed around this, but Lemons looks like he's on it now. He gets a great exit from that corner. I don't think he's going to be close enough to make a move now. So it's kind of these two up front, because Kuskiboo's 2.3 behind. Still got Smoking Cheese up his chuff, only half a second behind, followed by Imri. He's got flying away. I keep laughing when I see his name, flying away into the wall. He's got him right behind him as well. Then you've got the Lion 3 seconds behind him. Luca the Pro, Entron, Stiggy, JM, Moecat, Rostocker, Rage, and we've got the legend still plodding around on the hard tyre. Yeah, maybe, but you've got to take into account, Stephen, the Williams driver is actually leading the championship, so maybe we're exactly halfway through the season at the moment, race 6 of 12. Maybe he's got championship. Second's a great result for Lemons, albeit as much we know what kind of driver Lemons is. He's always going to want the win, but second doesn't hurt him too much. Second in the championship is the Lion in 7th, and third in the championship is Stiggy in 10th. He's got about 35-40 point lead at the front, so second's not too much, not a bad race for Lemons if he's thinking championship mode already. Oh, gets very close to Nicolas there, gets very close. Kuskiboo's not really putting any dents into this time, flying away, finally takes Imri. Flying away, gets himself now into 5th, he's going to want to start attacking these boys in front. Rostocker, is he going to be the first man? Oh no, and he's got a 5-second pit lane penalty. But that looks like medium tyres there for Rostocker. Medium tyres for Rostocker. And it pretty much looks like it has stopped raining. It looks like it has stopped raining. So, how much gains can Rostocker make? Will these all in... Ideally, he wants these to stay out another lap, Rostocker. Already, Rage has come into the pits now also. That 5-second penalty is going to be absolutely fuming with that Rostocker. A little bit gingerly round there. When do these front boys decide? Here we go. This will answer our question. This will answer our question. I can't see no rain. I can't see no rain. These front boys know, but here comes Lemons. Lemons makes his move. There we go. Lemons makes his move. Lemons has got the lead. Anybody else pitted? No, they haven't. No, they haven't. Let's have a look. I thought maybe we might have seen Stiggy have a little punt. To be honest with you, I thought he might have had a little punt, but maybe he doesn't feel he's dry enough yet. As Rostock again, look at the spray on the tyres, and there, that tells you. No, you can't give him 10 seconds for that. He literally just outbrakes himself. I've got that on stream, Rostocker, mate. That's very, very harsh. You can maybe appeal that. The warnings are pending, or if not, try and get that cut down from 10 to 3. I possibly think Rostocker's had enough. Yeah, Rostocker's had enough for today. There we go. Unlucky, Rostocker, mate. Unlucky, bud. I think it was just on the brakes there, Stephen, and it's just, obviously it was just on kind of the wrong tyre at the wrong time, and he took a punt and it didn't quite work out. So it turns out that these guys still out on their inters are making the right choice at the minute. There's Rostocker's car, but I'm sure it's ghosted. Yeah, thank God for that. Thank God for that. It's ghosting. Thank God for that. Yeah, but look, the spray, albeit it stopped raining, look at the spray coming off of the tyres. Look at the spray. So I reckon we've got at least about 3 or 4 more laps of this, which will make it very interesting, because if we get 3 or 4 more laps of this, it's going to take us to around about lap 25. And who's going to go on the medium and who's going to come out on the soft? That's the question. But Nicolas is still keeping Lemons honest, keeping him very honest. Kuskiboo don't seem to be making any inroads into that 2.6. If anything, he's losing. I've got a Red Bull, mate. I'm having a Red Bull. I'm off the beer. For a couple of days. Had a big Saturday and had a few wines on Sunday with the family. Oh, who was that? Oh, it was legend. Few wines on Sunday with the family dinner. So. Yeah, having a week off it, Stephen. Having a week off it. Might get a memo from the old Estrella factory around the corner, but yeah, the old liver can't take it, mate. Well, what do you reckon, Stephen? Do you reckon it will dry up before the end of the race? What we got? We got 14 laps left, sector 1. That's just legends. There's no problem there. We'll leave that legend. Yeah, just getting out of the way. What do you reckon, Stephen? Do you reckon the track will dry up? Albeit, like I said, look, we go on board. There's no rain falling. There's no rain falling, so. Minimum 5, you say, yeah? Stephen says minimum 5 laps. Still minimum 5 laps, Stephen said. Oh, the Haas had a big moment, and that was just legend. Not legend, that was Rage on his medium. So yeah, as Rage is showing, and what we see with Rostocker, and what we're seeing with Legend, it's nowhere near time for the dry tyre. Oh, he gets very close to that wall, and he's kind of put a bit of a gap now between himself and Nicolas. Is this Lemons making his move now for the race win? And extend. Kuski Boo's gone. Kuski Boo has gone. Just as we're saying that, Stephen, Kuski Boo has gone, and I don't think he's coming to the pits for a set of inters. So he's the first one to roll the dice. He maybe thinks it's dry enough, and he's gone on to mediums. So a lot of rain left on track. A lot of rain. He's going to be the one. Oh, just as we say that, Stiggy had a big moment, sideways moment coming out of the corner. We had that on stream. Big sideways moment there from Stiggy. So, we'll try and keep on board. 13 laps. You reckon the Sos could do 13 laps? Are we getting any kind of dry line forming at the minute? Doesn't really look like it. Well, yeah, we are. Look, we're getting a slightly dry line coming now, so I don't think he's going to struggle as much as the others did. I don't think he'll struggle. Oh, just saying that, and a big tank snapper there on the exit. And remember, guys, most of these boys in this division run no assists, so you've got to be definitely light on the old accelerator and coming out these corners. What happened tonight, Rostocker, mate? You didn't seem. Yeah, I thought you didn't look comfortable in the car tonight. I'll be honest with that, mate. I did say it in the stream. Caution sector 1. Caution sector 1. I think that's just a Haas of Rage getting out of the way. I did say it on stream, you didn't look comfortable in the car tonight, whether it was just the rain. Oh, there we go. So still, Stephen's right in the chat, still not time for the dries. I just found you didn't look comfortable in the car tonight. I didn't know if it was the rain issue or the track issue, but it's confirmed now. He just didn't quite have the right setup on tonight, Rostocker. Maybe. Oh, JM's DNF, is that on track? Yes, it is. Safety car. Here's a big shout now. What do these boys do? Someone's going to risk it. I for sure, I think most of them are going to pit now. Stick on the dry tyre. Couple of laps underneath the safety car. There we go. There's one. There's two. Watch this safety car line. Alicia on it. I love your honesty there, mate. I love your honesty, Rostocker. There we go, and that says it. Oh, what happened there? It looked like he was going to get overtaken. Smoking Cheese stays out. Smoking Cheese stays out on the inters. But he doesn't catch Lemons. What happened there? What happened there? I didn't think he was that far behind, Smoking Cheese. How come he was in third or fourth? How has he not come out in front of Lemons? Oof, completely missed that. Luca the Pro was another one that decided didn't pit. The rest of the pack have all pit. Nicholas as we call him, he's now going to have to get 2 intermediate runners. How Smoking Cheese was only in like 4th. It's still a good anywhere between 15 and 21 seconds for a pit stop. He wasn't that far behind Lemons, no way. How has he come out behind? I don't get it. I don't get it. Wasn't really watching properly. So yeah, we've got a couple of laps of this. See on the back of the pack. We're going to have Rage and the Legend in the pack. Let's see where roughly they are. So they're going to have to get right out of the way. Rage is there. He's going to have his teammate behind him. The other Haas of Kuski Boo. Yep, so Rage is going to be caught right in the pack. I think the Legend's completely out of the pack, so that's not a problem yet. The Legend's completely out of the pack. Rage is the one. Leonator, 5 seconds speed in the pit lane. No, that's not what he wanted to do. That's not what he wanted to do, and he was already on. Ah, he had wing damage. No. Stiggy stood out on his inters. Oh, Mo Earcats had a big moment. Did Stiggy pit back in again and put his inters on? And Smoking Cheese, Lemons. What's happened to Lemons? Whoa, what's happened here? Lemons must have had a moment. I'm not keeping an eye on this. I do apologise, boys. Lemons now down in 8th. Smoking Cheese is in 1st. Luca the Pro in 1st. In 2nd. Nicholas is in 3rd. Lemons must have had a moment. Maybe the track's still not ready for these soft tyres. I've got to keep an eye on this, lads. If Stiggy has pit for mediums and then come back into the pits and put his inters on, that could be an absolute shout and a half. That could be, because look at the spray. That could be an absolute shout and a half, because if not, these 1, 2, 3, 4 boys in front of him are going to be absolutely struggling the way the track looks. I think these could be inters all the way to the end. This spray is unbelievable. Still going to have a lap round under the safety car. Have a little fake out fair from Smoking Cheese. Leonator 5 second time penalty. Mo speeding in the pit lane, the pair of them. That's 2 for. He's obviously coming to the pit. Is he going to put his inters back on? No, he's putting softs back on. So he's coming to get rid of his penalty, and he's had to serve another one. And Mo Earcat's come back in and definitely put another set of inters on. Definitely. Mo Earcat feels it's nowhere near ready for the medium tyre. Wow. We got some strategies at play here. Now let's have a look. Stops. Stiggy free stop. Yeah, I'm sure Stiggy stopped again. And this is bugging me. We've got a bit of time before we get round. I'm perplexed here. Stiggy, inters to inters. Stiggy. Oh no, inters to inters again. Stiggy, inters to inters. Stiggy, inters to inters. Nope, Stiggy did pit. He did pit, but he went inters to inters. So, there we go. Entron's come back in and stuck his inters on, and so has Mo Earcat. So no, Stiggy did. No, falling too far back. Drive-through penalty for Rage. He's absolutely had a nightmare today. Safety car in this lap. So Stiggy come in for a set of fresh inters, but maybe he didn't have a set, and it stuck him back on 9 lap old inters. So we're going to keep the tyre up there. We're going to stay on board with Nicolas and see what kind of run or drive we get, so if these come under attack. Or if these boys in the front pull away. Smoking Cheese, did we just see him there? He was gone. And these boys having trouble getting away. Well, you got the safety car line, boys. He's absolutely had a stroke of luck there. Oh, look at that. There you go. Stephen just put a comment in the chat. You're definitely right there, Stephen. And Stiggy's made gains already. Stiggy's just going to need to avoid this traffic. There you go. Look there. Look at the drive he's getting. These drives. And there we go. Stiggy gets underneath. Stiggy gets underneath. It is nowhere near ready for dries. Stephen called it in the chat. Here we are. Moecat and Entron could be making absolute gains here now. Making absolute gains. Stiggy, after the start he was facing the wrong way on lap 1. He's now up into 3rd. This is going to put some oil in his boots, this is. And look at that, Entron now up to 4th. Moecat up into 5th. These dry tyres are not the tyre to be on. These dry tyres are not the tyre to be on. Caution, caution. Safety car. These boys did not want that. These boys, well, they don't mind it now because they can pit. Everyone's going to pit now for inters. Everyone's going to pit now for inters. Everyone. Surely all of these dry runners are going to pit. Surely none of them are going to stay out. The track is too wet. Luca the Pro, is he going to come in for a fresh set of inters? Stiggy's only on 11 lap old ones, so he could maybe stay out. Stiggy's staying out, mate, yeah. Smoking Cheese, 3-second time on the pit entry. No! On the pit entry. Entron stays out. Moecat, look at Mo. Look at it. Lemon stays out on the soft. Does he feel it's going to dry up enough? Lemons and Imri, the 2 Orient boys, the only 2 boys that have took a risk. Luca the Pro, but he comes out on softs. So okay, they've all pitted, but Nicolas, he's pitted for Inter. Wow, what a mixed strategies we have in this race. And look at Moecat, giving it there 1.4 seconds faster than me. But he's got a 5-second penalty, Moecat. No, yeah, he has, look. Mo. Will he be able to get in and get out? Will he be able to get in and get out without losing a lot of time? Yeah, he's going to drop right down to the back of the pack if he tries to pit and get rid of that 5-second time penalty. Yeah, I bet everybody's slapping that button. Weather report. I bet everyone's sitting there now pressing the old garage button, Stephen. Weather report. Stiggy now finds himself in the lead of this race. Moecat, poor fella, he's got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Let's have a look at the tyres. What's everyone saying? Look, what a mixture. Nicolas pitted and come out and there's still a lot of spray on them tyres. Too much standing water. You've got it, Stephen. You've got it, mate. Too much standing water, and we're on lap 29 of 36. Tell you what, Zandvoort's normally boring arse race, but it's been very exciting tonight. It's going to be an even better finish now. Imri, 5, no! And what's he going to do? He's putting the inters on. He's putting the inters on. Smoking Cheese. He's putting the inters back on. So Nicolas, is he going to be the one to attack these 2 boys in front? Is he going to attack these 2 boys in front who, from me and what Stephen think, are on the wrong tyre? Look at the spray. There's too much standing water on the track to be on these dry tyres. I think Nicolas, Emery, albeit he's got 5-second penalty, and Smoking Cheese got he's entering the pit. I think they're on the right tyre currently. Nicolas, the man without penalties on 1 lap old inters, is going to be the man on the attack. Going to be the man on the attack, I believe. Stiggy, he's going to need to clear these boys as soon as he can. Mo Earcat's going to want to be on the attack as well, but you need to. Mo Earcat can get in front of these two with that tyre differential and try and pull out that fight, but it's a lot to ask. I don't think the safety car will be in yet. We've entered sector 3 and the Haas is still off the back of the pack of Rage, who's got a drive-through penalty to serve also. No, very late call, very late call, very late call. Luca the Pro, 5 seconds. Oh no, Luca the Pro's had contact with Lemons. Let's give him a 5-second time penalty. Nicholas is the one we're going to be on. Or is it Mo Earcat? Who are we going to be on? Who are we going to stay on? Who are we going to stay on? Stiggy's the man holding the pack. Albeit Stiggy got to the right now, so he got a very late call there, Stiggy. And Stiggy's gone. Now we're down to Nicholas. Look at the drive. Yeah, the dry tyre is not the tyre to be on. Pardon me. The dry tyre is not the tyre. Look at Lemons going round, look. What a race we're going to have. Emery's going to want to be a man on the move, and so is Smoking Cheese. Look, these soft tyres are just falling way down the pack. Mo Earcat, is he going to get a better run out of the corner? Nicholas on his home track. He's going to want to be attacking these boys now. He's got the win just there. Look, 1, 2, 3 cars ahead. He's already on the podium. He's already on the podium with Mo Earcat's penalty. There we go, all the inter runners now, and there we go, he sticks it down the inside. Nicolas has got Mo on the outside. Mo's not giving us up easy. Mo has the inside line now. Oh, a little bit of contact there, a little bit of contact, but that's alright, it's not too bad. Just a bit of wheel banging. Oh, Entron has took Stiggy. This is going to be an exciting, and he's got to be himself a bit of a gap. Caution. No, we're back to green flag racing. Mo Earcat right on the back of Stiggy. Nicolas is right on the back of Mo Earcat. Emery's right on the back of Stiggy now. Stiggy's gone from first to fifth in the matter of corners. Entron, is he going to come under attack now? Was them catching Stiggy just that tyre life? Was that tyre life? If so, same thing's going to happen to Entron. He's only on a lap less old tyre than Stiggy. We're on lap 32 of 36. Emery's come out of nowhere and took Nicholas Mayer. Stiggy's come back and took Nicolas. Nicolas is all the way off track there. Look, he's took the exit route. Smoking Cheese now. I think that was Stiggy just biting the dust and letting his teammate go. He knows that his teammate's on 13 lap newer tyres. So if that is, that's great team strategy there. And currently, if it stays like this, Stiggy still gets a second place. Look at Lemons, 13 seconds behind now. Stiggy still gets a third place, or a second place due to the time penalties. Well, it's going to be third because Nicolas will get him. Yeah, Nicolas has got him. Stiggy's still on for a podium as it stands with these time penalties in front. I can't see them. Smoking Cheese, albeit, has only got 3 seconds. Emery's got 5. Let's have a look. Yeah, Emery 5, Mo Earcat 5, Smoking Cheese 3. So if Stiggy can just stay on the back with Nicolas, and look, Emery now is all over the back of Entron. Called Entron, and Stiggy, look, he's fell 1.2 behind Nicolas now. There we go. It's going to be there's a big moment there. Emery gives Entron a bit of a breathing space there. Remember, Smoking Cheese and Stiggy now, he could be under risk from falling out of that penalty window from Smoking Cheese. But any result here from Stiggy is an absolute blessing. He was facing the wrong way at turn 1, so it's been an absolute brilliant recovery drive. by the time the penalties all play out, he still could be looking at a fourth. And if you would have asked him at the beginning of the race when he was facing the wrong way, surely he would have took that. Nicholas is on the actual move. Absolute fantastic. And there we go. It just goes to show you, look. Smoke and cheese is not going away. Moeerkat there also. Moeerkat's lost out. There we go. Nicholas. He's going to want to, but Nicholas is currently with the tyre. Nicholas is looking favourite for the win at his home Grand Prix. Nicholas. Got Entron's, got Emery just behind him. Keep it clean on track, fellas. That's an absolute great overtake there from Emery. What an overtake. That's in the pits. It's in the pits, not a problem. What an overtake there. And that gives Nicholas Meyer now the inside line. Nicholas, he's now on the outside. Oh, bit of a contact there, bit of contact. Is that going to get Smoke and Cheese back into it? I think it might. What an overtake from Emery. What an overtake. That was some ballsy overtake there, and he managed to get it stuck. What a finish this has been to this race. Where's Lemons? Lemons now, look, 29 seconds behind. Wow, these dry tyres were just not the tyre to be on. Stephen called it. My little Ted Pravitt's down in the pit lane. Nicholas now has put himself in front of Entron for the win. I think that's Luca the Pro. And Entron's had a big moment. Oh no! Entron's in the wall. Entron's in the wall. That is unlucky. And I think he collected someone also. I think maybe Moeerkat he collected. Yeah, Moeerkat's not got an end plate on his wing. And Entron, he's DNF'd. Possibly believe that could have been on track, but we won't put it. He was there, he was racing for the race win. Nicholas now, just there in second place, got 1.8. He's been in the race the whole day, the whole evening. Lemons are flying away going at it on their dry tyres. Well, that was unlucky from Entron. Was facing a race victory at one point and sadly didn't. Could still be classified due to the fact that we're on lap 35, so 90% of the race, so he'll be classified, but nowhere near where he wanted to be. He'll get classified in 11th or 12th, I believe. Nicholas Meyer, there we go, pumps in the fastest lap, takes us on the last lap of the race. That's just a legend getting out of the way. Is he going to risk it? Oh, he's a brave boy. He's a brave boy. You just sit behind him. Just let Emery take the victory. You got a 5-second time penalty. He's a brave boy. Stiggy could be on current. No, Stiggy's lost the time. Stiggy's lost the time to Emery. So it looks like Emery's still on for a second place. As it stands, it'll be Nicholas, as we call him, in first place. It'll be Emery in second, Smoke and Cheese in third. No, it won't. Stiggy's got himself back into that 3 seconds. It's going to be touch and go between these boys. It's going to be touch and go. Stiggy's got himself back in that window. He's got himself well in that window now. Or is that just his teammate letting off the throttle because Stiggy did let him through earlier? Nicola. Oh! There we go. He takes the win. Nicholas takes the win. Smoke and Cheese on track third. Maybe, I think he lifted off there to give Stiggy the podium back. And if he did, that's absolute great sportsman there. Absolute brilliant. Because Stiggy did actually let him through earlier on in the race. So, so brilliant recovery drive. Yeah, that wasn't, very dangerous. Yeah, I believe that there, Stephen. I believe that. I don't know if that shake of the wheel from Nicholas was for the victory or the bit of driving there at the end. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate you tuning in, mate. But yeah, Nicholas in first. Absolute great drive from Nicholas. Imri in second, Stiggy in third, Smoke and Cheese in fourth, Mo Cat in fifth, Lemons in sixth, Flying Away in seventh, Kuskiboo in eighth, Luca the Pro in ninth, and PGR Rage in 10th. P5, baby, yes, P5. And you know what? I'm sure he's going to get it from the game. I'm sure Mo Cat will get the game driver of the day. Stiggy, absolute brilliant, mate. After the week you've had, I know a lot of drivers would have just stuck that in the pits after that turn one. After the week you've had, a lot of drivers would have just stuck that into the pits. Absolute kudos to you. Smoke and Cheese, DNF. What's all that about? He finished just behind you. My Weircats, what? I don't know what's happened there. My Weircats now been pushed up into fourth. Did Smoke and Cheese DNF it before the line? Stiggy driver of the day. Mine was very close between Stiggy and Mo Cat. Commentator driver of the day, Stiggy in 8th, Mo Cat 13th. You know what, I don't normally do this, but if there's a treat for driver of the day, sorry, Stiggy, Mo Cat, I think you're both going to have to share it. No, I think you go on then, yeah, go on, 13th, Mo Cat, you're my commentator. Stiggy got game driver of the day. Mo Cat, you're my commentator's driver of the day, mate. 1.4 seconds off in quali, and you finished in fourth. But I don't know what happened to Smoke and Cheese. I don't know if he's tried to stick it in the wall at the end of the race and done it too early. I don't know. So Mo Cat could be fourth. Mo Cat could be fifth. We're not too sure. But yeah, absolute stonking race from everybody. Mo Cat, brilliant drive, mate. Nicolas, great drive. Stiggy, hats off to you, buddy. Hats off, mate. Yeah, brilliant drive from pair of you there, third and fourth. Absolutely fully deserved. Legend, yes. Yeah, big well done to Mo Cat, mate. Absolute great drive from him. So yeah, we've gone through the race order as we have already. So yeah, Stiggy, game driver of the day, Mo Cat, commentator driver of the day. Can't ask for more than that. Absolute great drive, and if it does stand like that, it's actually fourth you finished, Mo, not in fifth. So gentlemen, that's the Dutch Grand Prix. It was exciting, didn't think it would be. Got a nice exciting in there. So I will see you boys tomorrow for Drive to Survive Horner. I will definitely be here Sunday, even though I wasn't here last Sunday. But yeah, take it easy, boys. If I don't see any of you boys till next week, enjoy the rest of your week. And I'll catch you up soon. And thanks for those who tuned into the stream. I really appreciate it. Take care, fellas.